Hello everybody and welcome back here, CyberGamer TV, myself, Tobi One Kenobi here to take you through it all, and joining me is our fantastic co-host, it is Slash. Dude, welcome, we're here for match 2, Deity going up against Nirvana.CN. You know what, without further ado, we're just going to jump straight into it so we can actually watch the bans and the picks for everybody out there. It is also a replay shoutcast. This match did actually happen, is it 24, maybe 36 hours ago?
Around about, I think it's around 48 hours ago, so 2 days ago. The match itself happened, I think, maybe 2 to 3 days, I'm not quite sure.
It does take a while for Neo TV to release their replays, but at least they did it this time. I was like a massive surprise when you actually messaged me and say, oh, Neo TV have released some replays. I'm like, what? Serious?
It's actually, it's good for us, definitely.
Oh, definitely.
Normally they're not the replay, so I'm actually very happy that they did it this time.
Yeah, thank you very much, Neo TV. We literally chomp at the bit to shoutcast a lot of these matches, so we're getting them out there to everybody. All those Europeans like, we never get to see any Chinese replays. We're trying to get them. Believe me, we are trying to get them out there for all of you guys, as well as commentate them so we can actually like half decode them while the game actually goes on. But we do actually see swap the sides, so Deity heading towards the Sentinel side. Scourge will be Nirvana.CN. So far in the ban pool we have Doombringer, AA, the Ancient Apparition, who was, I think this is almost exact ban pool Batrider. Batrider's on the ban pool for Deity, jumping over to Nirvana.CN. We do have Alchemist, Broodmother, as well as the Vengeful Spirit taken out. And it looks like actually our first pickup for Nirvana.CN is Windrunner, a hero we didn't actually see in our last game. Not quite sure if he's banned, but Deity just picked up Lion and Morphling, so we will see the Battle of the Farm, the Shotgun Morphling. What I'm more interested to actually see here, Slash, is how Morphling is dealt with. He's been left to free farm by choice a hell of a lot, and they basically just tried to go for an out farm on the 2 solos. Like, do you think Nirvana.CN are going to try and change it around this time around?
Definitely, because Morphling is not one of those heroes you want to have free farming. As soon as he gets his Link into and his E-Blade, he's just going to one-hit support heroes. So what you really want to do is to put the pressure on him. Not necessarily kill him, because Morphling is damn hard to kill. But just harass him out of his lane, and then if he makes a mistake by chance, maybe kill him. Just so that he can't free farm. This is very, very important to stay on top of the Morphling.
Yeah, because we saw it in our last game where Yaffis was literally left to free farm, but it wasn't just free farming in the bottom lane, he did swish between the lanes, so he was on the bottom lane for a very long time, untouched by the Venomancer, and then switched to the top, had to jump towards the middle, and didn't die, I think was even the bigger thing. Spectre was still farming up, I think, as much as he was. He didn't actually, like, die. Simple. Just did not die.
Yeah.
We do see a couple extra picks coming out, by the way, so to actually finish off the last of the picks, we have Lion Morphling ES for Deity, and Nirvana.CN picking up the Windrunner, Pugner, and Enigma.
I'm surprised that Deity actually doesn't ban Enigma. DGC is known to be playing Enigma to his full potential, and he's been doing so ever since even Razor Global Challenge. He's been known as the best Enigma in the world, but apparently Deity, do you think they can counter him? Do you think they can keep control of his Enigma?
So keeping control of Enigma is easy for a player who doesn't know what he's doing, but obviously this Enigma does. Like we saw that in our last game. And I actually think they actually focus fired him too. Like you saw the Batrider just come in and just lasso the Enigma out. They just did not want to see him in the battle. And well, maybe they think they can actually do it. They did technically keep him under wraps in the last game, even though they got out-pushed. So maybe they can. Not completely, of course, because they got ripped by everything else. But that's not the point. We also see CM coming up as our 4th pick. Our last bans that also did come up, Deity removed Syllabear as well as Visage. Visage also appeared in the last game. But Silencer as well as Venomancer also taken out as well. So into our last picks coming up. Deity have another 2 to actually go, and Nirvana.CN only have 1, so we'll just speed this up a little bit faster too so we get to the end of that one. But Lich once again coming out. Lich has been a very popular hero tonight. I just throw him in the team. Oh, is that an Invoker? Oh, that's an Invoker. Oh, and I jizzed in my pants. Clockwork Goblin comes up as the last one for Deity as well. So we will now actually see our rollout. We'll check who's playing what. So look at even that rocket straight up there from the Clockwork Goblin. Wants to check and see if anybody's moving out nice and fast. So let's run through the Deity side very, very fast. Well, actually, who's going out there? Vampire playing his Lich again. He had it last time. He'll be heading out. Zippo playing his our ES. We have Morphling. That is, in fact, Long DD. Heading himself out down towards the bottom lane. Clockwork Goblin is in the hands of 186 this time, and what looks to be our mid-line solo, as opposed to the support line we saw last time, DDD playing as him. Headed towards the Scourge, we have Enigma up there on the top lane. We'll just double check who's playing Enigma as well. It is actually, in fact, well, we didn't really need to double check, but it is DGC. He's the only one glitching on my replay of who's playing what. LM playing the Windrunner, heading up from the mid towards the top. SJQ is going to drop, I think he played SF in the last game. He'll drop that for the Pugner. And we do actually have Yafet. You would so expect that, playing as our Invoker.
And we have Banana playing as Crystal Main. You might want to add that.
Sorry. We miss you. Miss you. In fact, actually quite miss you. It's the one hero which is like that terrible, terrible colour. It blends into the background. It is actually HY. Alright, and that's not to be confused. We should actually clarify that for everybody out there. It's not, oh, by the way, we actually passed 0 seconds. I kind of screw this up for him every single time. Into 15 seconds, 16 seconds, 17, 18, 19. So I'll give you a time tick in a moment too, just to try and keep you up to date. Looks like we're going to see a battle of the tri-lanes as well. Bottom lane, so LM and HY are going to head themselves in towards the trees already and to have a bit of a look down. ES and Lich will be waiting for them. Invoker, Yafes wants to be aggressive, having a look around, and well, you want to pressure on the Morphling. I think you're actually going to get it as we actually go past 42 and 43 seconds. Yeah, so
okay, I think so.
You synced? You synced? Awesome.
Yeah, I think.
Fantastic. So we do see the solo of Clockwork Goblin going up against Enigma up there on the top lane. I think Clockwork's going to have a little bit of trouble up there on the top. But look at Pugner in the middle lane. Lion's in trouble. And he gets the impale off. He didn't get it off to Cremify goes. Blast goes off. Is there a standard hit? No, there's not. He munches on a tree. Oh, Healing Salve will pop off from line. While that's happening, Invoker, ES, Lich. Invoker now getting caught out. CM coming in from the trees to keep that harassment on the Lich here. And LM making a little bit of hard work here for the pool to go through to ensure that this Morphling can't just free farm there on the bottom lane. The tower does get pressure, but wow, aggressive from both teams. And this mid lane is just ripping shreds off each other right now. Impale does go off. This could be the first blood. He's going up the hill, decrepifying himself so he can't actually get hit. One more hit gives him time for a healing sub. 2 hits, and wow, what a play from Pugner to live through that, using the decrepify not as an aggressive move, but as a defensive move, and manages to keep himself alive against Lion, who will basically feel robbed.
Yeah, this is the reason why currently you say SJQ, or better known as Crystal, soloing for Nirvana. He's one of the best solos in China, and he just knows the hero so well. He's not afraid of it.
No, that's really awesome. Look at it. Even Clockwork Goblin is helping out, keeping tabs in all the lanes as well as the runes. As the rocket flying down towards the bottom, is going to do a little bit of damage to the wave as well as Windrunner. As she's been trying to do a lot of damage to Morphling by the looks of it. There's been so much harassment on all the lanes right now. Enigma and Clockwork Goblin is going to be having a freaking CS battle up there on the top lane to see who can get the most out of it. Because Enigma's going to be careful not to lose those conversions to Clockwork Goblin too, or else it won't pop up on the CS, but he will actually get a lot more gold from it. As obviously those conversions are worth moolah. As another rocket just flies off, checking out that wave, and now mid, Impale goes off again. SJQ just instantly turns himself around, hits on top of line, so a really, really aggressive game in all the lanes, but still surprising that no one has actually made the mistake of diving in too far or getting in over their heads. They're all basically doing controlled, aggressive behavior. It's really fantastic from both sides. So Clockwork Goblin, just still moving up there on the top. Let's check the CS scores, or we would after we see Windrunner and CM just having a bit of a look around the side here. ES, nah, they're not going to make a move on this one. So let's just bring down the CS scores very, very quickly, because we want to check out this Morphling at the moment, who is actually at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. This is almost unheard of for a Morphling in a Chinese game, to be 4 for 2 right now. Clockwork Goblin 12 for 3 on the top. We have Lion who is 12 for 3 in the middle. As, actually Wave on the bottom. We see the ES Fidget go off too. They're trying to bring down CM. HY turns around, still does a little bit of damage. As LM also trying to fall back in. Nirvana.CN in a little bit of trouble. Still trying to fall back. Invoker still alive. ES finally gets the last hit down. Zippo walks away with the last hit. Morphlin did try to wave himself down. And ins. Oh, what a turnaround. He goes with the fissure and gets LM down. They've claimed a double. The Tri-Lane have claimed a double. Make it a triple. The Vampire comes up, the Lich brings one through, and one Frost Nova will get them on top here. Pugner has to go there at Lion and misses on the uphill. The chance goes down, and that is one hell of a loss to have your entire Tri-Lane go down. That hurt. That really, really hurts.
That definitely does hurt. And although the kills did not go on the back of Morphling, still, it was a complete wipe, and it was just sloppy play, to be honest. Sloppy play, just especially when Invoker died already. Then Windrunner and CM still stood there and got taken out as well.
TP towards top. Enigma's in trouble. Lion's going to come down. He's not level 6 yet, but that will be a level 3 stun. He drops off the mini stun there on the back of 186, a Clockwork Goblin, and there is enough range. Will Light. He goes the Hex. Clockwork Goblin pops off the rocket too. Impel goes off, and Enigma, who was trying to be aggressive up there on the top lane and go past that tier 1 tower to try and bring it down. The TP support did come in time, and that is 4-0 in favor of Deity right now. This is dangerous, dangerous ground. Very dangerous ground. Can you really believe that Nirvana.CN actually took the first game out? And with this strong, Vampire getting caught out in the bottom lane too. The cone did go off. He will be brought down. Yafes walks away with that one. While I say that, DDD actually managed to claim one other kill there. So SJQ, the Pugner, went down in the middle lane. Looks like he's popped up to level 7, that line. So he would have actually had his level 6 ulti before that battle actually went off. So 5-1. Still only one kill in favor there of Nirvana.CN. That has come back towards the bottom tri-lane, but they lost the Pugner in the middle lane too. This is looking, as an early game, very, very nasty for Nirvana.CN. They did not want this start.
Okay, I'm a little surprised that Lion is not denying the mid tower.
Actually, yeah, Pugner's going to come in there. It's still sitting at 54 for 1300. Maybe they're just looking to actually use it as front position right now. As Pugner knows it too, he's going to... look at that glimpse pops off. It's not enough though, SJQ. We do actually see the tower getting destroyed by both. Two towers actually go down. One on the top, one on the bottom. Lion almost goes down. One natural hit. It's not enough. The healing star did pop off in time. He is running away on 40 HP. Pugner will not pursue. He thought it might have gone down through the trees and went for a bit of a lucky blast, but Lion will fall back past the creep wave up there on the top, and Clockwork Goblin also falling back to actually render assistance. But Nirvana.CN do claim 2 towers, so even though they're behind so far on the kill count and lost a couple of their main heroes, like Invoker dying as well as Pugner dying, as well as Enigma dying, that's not going to help their cause. Now mid, Shackle, blast! Oh, Vampire! What you doing, son? He's still getting hit. Goes up on the high ground. 58 HP. Look for the power shot from LM. Windrunner does wear off. So now goes for it. And good work there by the Lich. Not running down to safety. Goes up the tier 2 tower first. Avoids the power shot. And then we'll run back to regen. Or will he? No, he's going to turn around and see if he can actually fight this one and go in with the Clockwork Goblin. He's not level 6, he's only level 4, but he will have a Frost up his sleeve. Clockwork Goblin, Mini Sun's going to come out. Lion going for the block. Will they be able to get it? They do. LM goes to power shot over the top. Almost manages to bring down Lich then, but 186 does manage to bring down LM. So, well, it was a power shot trying to bring him down with the ship. Didn't walk away with it, but still 6-1 so far in favor of Deity. So Morphling still free farming up that bottom lane. Long DD. He's got a long way to catch up after that horrendous start. But so far, Slash, he is on the way back to it. I wonder if the pressure will actually continue to be applied.